Once again, we welcome you to the Kuma Koyo show. This is almost our fourth edition. It's been a while we haven't come here, and we have a special guest here. I am your host, Ahmad Gizza Sanyang. The Kuma Koyo show is right back. So before going further, I would like to apologize to all our beautiful audience there. They follow us of this wonderful talk show that comes to you on Gunjur Online. We send apology to you, and we hope the apology is been accepted. We have not been coming, or we have not been bringing these episodes to you for a while now. So we have a very, very special guest here. That is Mr. Ahmed Manjang. So before going further, I would like Ahmed Manjang to introduce himself to the audience out there. Ahmed Manjang, once again, welcome to the Kuma Koyo show on Gunjur Online.
Yeah, thank you very much. I believe it's English, right? Yeah, I don't think anything special about me. Of course, I know I'm different, but that's me, you know. I try to be natural. I don't copycat.
Definitely.
And I'm under no pressure to impress anybody. And also very religious, that's under mention. So everything I do mostly is influenced by my faith. If I say I'll do it, I try my utmost to do it, and also in time, and also to the best of my ability.
Definitely.
And also, we are all created for something. So I know I'm created to serve humanity. And it's a big responsibility. People think maybe I put too much pressure on myself. But I can tell you, Almighty Allah said, He don't bound us anything that we cannot bear. So I am fine with the pressure. That's not a problem. I am Ahmed Manjang, born and bred in Gunjur. I went to the local primary school. From there, I went to Muslim high school, and from there, I went to Gambia High School. And from Gambia High School, I went to Medical Research Council as a lab technician, even before our results are out. So even at that tender age, I am aware of my position in the family, being the first male child in the family. I know I have a big responsibility. So when we write our last paper, I just went, then there was no even telephone. Very few people have telephones or access to it. Gunjur, the entire Gunjur only have one telephone booth. There was no internet, there is no mobile phone. So basically I sit in my room, write application letters. I don't know how many. But what I remember, I took one to MRC, I took one to RBTH, and I applied.
Right after your grade 12, right?
Yes, no, that's not grade, before the grades.
That was form.
A levels, sixth form. So I took one to School of Nursing and also Gambia College as a high teacher's certificate. But it was the School of Nursing which first called me, and I was given a place to go and study nursing, because then there is no university and there is no access to medicine. So as a scientist, these are the ways I want to go. So my dad came to Serekunda. I informed him that I have admission at School of Nursing. He said, oh, that's very good. After a few days, MRC also called me and offered me an interview. And the following week, my dad came and said, and I went to him again, and said, MRC called me. He said, yeah, you should take that. In fact, nursing, I heard that you being a bath attendant is also part of your job. I said, yes, that's right. I said, that's why you people should educate your girl child. So even in those, I'm very much aware of the importance of educating girl child. And my dad and his group were very reluctant in this. So I told him, if you don't let your girl's child study the sciences, of course, male will deliver babies, which to you is not.
Which and Islamically doesn't go well with you.
Yeah, exactly. He just stood there and looked at me. But I went to MRC, as they say, the rest is history. I was the winner of the first ever scholarship, 𝐊𝐎𝐿𝐴 and his government.
Amazing.
Yes, it was to go and study medicine, because then most of the world sanctioned Gambia, but Cuba come to their aid, and they offered this scholarship to go and study medicine. And I remember I went to the interview. I was a little bit late, and I found this Lamin Diba, former Ministry of Environment.
Guy,
And when he saw me, he said, wow, okay, they call you also? I said, yes. I said, well, probably better me. I don't even attend the interview. I said, why? I said, oh, you're going to have it. And lucky that's what happened. So we are offered scholarship to go and study medicine in Cuba. But before we went, it was changed to agronomy and veterinary science. And These are some of the things I from school, even though I got A plus in it, whatever, but I don't want to further my career in agriculture. So we went anyway. We got deported straight away because we then went with the visa. That again is a long story. So when they revived it, I saw an opportunity to go to the UK, even though I have to abandon my school. I think somebody mentioned this in one of the forums recently. I only knew about recently that we know how certain people went to the UK and now they are agenting this back way. It's completely different. I know I was very clear in my mind what I want to do. Yeah.
Okay, Ahmed, to cut you because you have a huge biography, which will be very interesting for the audience.
Another day, yes.
You know, in fact, another day we will do another episode because I personally am a big fan of how you do things, and I always like to have you in my episodes. And there will be a special program that I will have you as a special guest, which will be coming on Gunjuru Online in some months' time. Okay, this is Kuma Koyo. It's probably a local language thing. So we're going to mix it up. It's going to be local language and English language. Okay, we have heard that Amadou, ngalonko ibotanying trend minkang purukada for up to your success. School in all career kede nyadile, ibota muntole, itata muntole. And the second thing is you are a very, very prominent person when it comes to our community. Okay, there are certain things that we need to know about the people of our community. Likewise, mandinko kafunya mina hada madingo. Komi mandinko bikala most celebrate foni lungu mina kaburo yata. Wana lungu mina afada. Okay, ngalong konunko Gunjur. Some years ago, what I mean, back in 2014-15, Gio Natana, Gio Gunjur Kamim was very, very horrible. Yes. Okay, we got at a time ko ntada from fonga realize ko Gio ninga ke bidon ko. Nka Gio minje o Gio katan kono kona Gio is very, very bad and nga Gio manjara puru moami. Okay, you come to know about this. Naje yes simfaluta mi yalonko. You went so many places. You use your resources. It had up and down from one office to another. Fongaje ko pura fonga wo consider with nabek inata nang purka plans la purka na diol fale. But B mol side na mol bina long kanko Ahmed Manjang wo simpalta purka. How do you come with that? Yo zil soto no nya to fight for such a thing. Mi along ko akabo masakudalo da kada masakuna andita kunkilong lo Ahmed Manjang.
Yeah, it come naturally. Always I want to change things for the better and
even though you are alone?
I'm not always alone, even at family level. Model komi ni minu lafta kang ntinya komi dal kadal tinya ba fula hana fa fa kadiyama kanden. That is far from truth. Mbela fula Mohamed Boja benna fenko konole Arsenal family.
Okay, Mohamed Boja.
Yes,
okay.
Ninda dad la last debate before I fought. I witness le.
Mohamed fenke do.
Famara
Boja.
Yes.
Okay.
I challenge him on religion, on social setup, and if I see something that is not right, I'll say, well, I go to him. Sometimes I can heated debate, but we eventually we agree, and towards the end. Atefo nata discover ko I have a special kid nadale konya data ko tonya bedami I genius akonye bol kumo fonya do yole ke badan. So that's not mbungole kono. In fact that year nganji yanet. Okay, jangi mbugo. Nganji ngaje dami ko mambete ya. Ngaji ke botulo kono jangaje awuleta. Ya mko ko bari fo tanko leve banna ban koma nyanta kula la manku. Nga fo mo fula akonye njio betendin. Yajel. Straight away nga mol nyininka jamalo nawe kla repti jang ikonye sajo kono na unko na call nka ba kunun tolla pompo do fenko mina konye no tanko dumalo nabe ban. So I don't take any notice because watu mbika janjio mindal so mtenga amira ko bandal. Okay. Yeah, for nada ko in 2020 nga the same thing. Ngoy ko bar nying ko nyu tankol ti then wo tanko 5 years almost 2-3 years anyanta fali na by now. Yeah. Nga call the same thing going for no. So nga mine ke nga jio ke kabo kono. I want to go to Pura because then we complain a lot. Gambia no more big complain, but we don't make a complaint to the right places.
Big action ulta, big complaint to the right places.
Exactly. Okay. And because nobody want to take responsibility, more kalafdi the next person yata complain. Wallahi kelo fonka, jahani mulla kelo kalafi modo yake. And wale nonsense of like for example, what's happened to Buba Jambe.
Okay.
Gunyun call so by no le B5 that was Taylor. bari kari wollo mo amang kenna
so
yeah, exactly bari mbeba toro kono so kabiringa wojio bin ko nyin I'll go to pura nga report je nga mo follow mi nga fa konye na fatu la they are useless nga anyway ma danku the following morning I went to pura. I remember one Mustafa Jallo ndo ke ngole taraje nga na fenko explain nka control kanyin na min kunjura konye nka ko ha you know so Mustafa approach nyamala everything was immaculate customer service I concern so more emin fonye mo labo emin fonye about pura is
automatically
already
is false
yes it's false from that
so I need a pura be nyamala bot
so pura ye jiote kwenye ko fonga test nga jibe kamen fole bi inata discover ko corrosion on be na jio ko is 100 times above WHO recommended limit. Antengal tabirata geo ningal iron content siata kamine
so ntole be wole minkang for
wole minkang so aseke way molifa because for example somebody mi alon ko diabetic food so to yal diabetic ni simo baramata pura kende aka kole ala because ila trisol be tinyata so somebody mi alon ko awdimisi fa so do naka geo mi iron so do abe kolo ko ni ka jambando ke nyamo ka aka fusu nyama
so diabetes ninka wajabila ko
abe madio nyimba wajabila o bala kende en konpela yo ni muskono ma fanan coming as a condition of cause like a form macrosomia whereby dena no kawara you know ni wuluwato sita kana ke problem ot and ngalon ne ko once upon a time yin community will see a telephone I'm not linking them because I'm a scientist mang teske mi alon ka fengo bar ngan ko mala condition on and condition do fanam bi ni iron content sia de jiyo kono muskonomal calming aka symptom do ko ka fa blue baby syndrome yim finance dena no fano very early so ngasa pura kabri o fanye nawe komandi to they are shocked now ke problem mo in kalam tale because kabiri njio nyumfunde tol fonga ya samba jamano le atesi ko nyingala sorong straight away but they are dealing
so ya bulaje mol ka bi
kombo sandon kolle be dil la nyunu mang kulong itata kote ke another test samba american ole the same thing for inata kote ke sita so basically minnu kata wala they are only interested in their per diems now purale wo for saying I need an evidence where Puru Nawekia admit on the camera, you know, Puru Nimi Lafte Sula. Hansa, I got a 15-minute video where Naweki Unube admit in a public forum, Fenkela Consumer Parliament. Pura, Kabria Consumer Parliament say, I went there, Nanjioke Kaba Fulalakon. You got question and answer, follow, I was the first, but if I along these guys eager. Ngambulo wulindire kem fenkan na jiol ke tending di camera GRTS ha no ning lamba ka woleta mala babula ni no
okay
nganna jiol ko en tol kanyin na min for 5 years mo be bulo la da fenko so your question on put to nawek ya admit to ye problem o nyinga jele wari tol we ikeba try kanne ibo ayon bondila jiol kono nyami la fa investment dol. But the simplest thing is you take the water, yet I bohold do need lafta into.
That is simple. Iba bohold sound la bohold do to you.
So kabrim tata pura is a ko this have to stop immediately. So ikosa ebe minekela iko ebe tanko lelo la strategic locations. Sila kunte multi kanai ke file every day mul kata aka GLBJ. Ni alkalo nim VDC tijani wasi follow ngom meeting lo ke ngadula identify. By nata aje ko that's unsustainable. Because ne tanko fani mai bi janni kade kana batala
ada banale ya andum
so saying inate think ning bohol dollar just ka ko tariande mimbe busorandi ko dani se fenko ning transfer out bon debo kundum bela mol ka ningita I go to the alkali na fai he was very convinced along kombe do ko na telekata just ka itandi pura ni nawek ko this is you know I support of the backing fenko sol babaji na nado ako amfrada rek ngara kabringa post moli akol ite kamine ay nyinno kan nime ke ko nyinne bel haajo tinya
molla ko gunjurum kol fangale ko fu
baji ke ha e te ka ya nyinna mo fenge be bel haajo tina baji ko nyingan tele ma koy ntelom saati al kaloti nyimbe do ko min nan tele nyanta woke
yes wolom to nyade
pural mala do ko min tele nyanta but you know alhamdulillah be banta bari towards the very end now it started for nyim fenko masingo sounding in ball kuto kuna na tado ye ujio tande na mbenga ate is perfect so nani nawe ya ofana relaxed wale ya mendi ni wonte nyimanya no mekela. But again, kabiringo longer information also don't understand because I can tell you I'm well connected because most of 𝐊𝐿𝐾𝐿 I don't fancy those kind of life. Yeah, Minister Kanaje when ni ka kondonje every time these are some of my classmates. Dol munna dinding on letter I conducts. So ngol fenke yena nani call ka ko look ning problem onyan to solve la nin say cause no la position. Last time I want to become a vendor of NAWEC, Nasafero KJ, gas power. That again to help my community. Because Ninjun Soranda coach is too far.
Yeah,
so, but you have to go through. So, Kabira, Akonyako, Nitel Kofta, Ibafola Kayla Kelom Kodek. Akoe Bari, La Jela, Akoe Kunjaba, Alu Kotuji. So, that's another thing. But Komi, funga responsibility. Nego nyur jibe fanan. The other thing is Najiola bilo is too high.
Bilo min charge.
Yeah, it's too high. Mala keta no nyadi but it's far higher than Serekunda. Antebe Serekunda jiojol nombijang. Completely different kind of tariff. I don't know the answer. Ofanang, I try to fight it now for pura for kabire ndon. Because not bilo is too high. You need this amount of bills.
So after all the struggles, before you achieve your dream, you are willing also to again.
Of course, but that's what I'm doing. This is a new initiative. This is the third week in a row.
Okay.
To go and work, but I can work for I can run for 1 hour or so. Yeah, but and this is a very cost-effective way of doing something about your health.
Are you aware that
yeah, that's
good. People call you Ahmed Manjang,
yeah.
So that is one thing, you know, who can do better. You know, because after doing that, be another means of So, the second thing is, okay, Ahmed Manjang, you know, satela ko so many things ikataraje bakale okay ibe initiative for economy alam karara you know initiative for asiata ndafon personally you know nkatara dum na ko ko ningete yeje because it give me courage because then karata kam mfanya wala ko sate ni wadi bolum pour que la sate kan okay coming to GDA you are one of the founding father of this GDA okay GDA project called 𝐊𝐿𝐾𝐿 for me a multi-purpose center okay, this multi-purpose center nga realize ko wala sobita ko project ko mi yalan ko million minyanta kele je gamba ko tabis asiata bake okay GDA akata bake ya kumasi ya foundation osing ye dula fence for itate project ko nyilo ni pour ka start sai okay nata je ko ma fo struggle ta ko di ko wala de bar nga je ko GDA fan ko da mala karola nga azum le ko te multi-purpose center ni sambalan ko sate mo la jero kanya comme nga foko sate mo jama baka je wala jam okay after that kacha nyin nata ke sate la forum mo ko min ket GDFT sate mo dolu nata je ko GDA Gunjur Development Association nyanta ka multi purpose ndala project ko nyin ka hand over kadi satela even though GDF on satela kono kadi satela pour sate investment okje but inata je ko ite investment okala no je wala ka fomi ka fa GDF ate bulo la no multiple senda nyin kan ka fa sa nata no ko GDA mahan over to sate because GDA is an institution is a registered institution mi yalon ko abelo runga fangole ando ning sate mo le la kodo kje ibaje la ko multiple center nyin mu GDA talent okay, me don't GDA reaction what you want.
I was probably the last person but the first person to reject it outright.
Okay,
because
why you reject?
To me, GDF is just a political UDP diaspora wing of Gunjur.
Come on.
Let me come. That's how I see it. Let me give you a brief history about GDF. I was founding member of GDF. Gunjur Development Fund. I am the founding members before before WhatsApp, long before WhatsApp. Only internet email. Mabuna le create, follow Gunjur mailing list, then decide to kambulo find your 𝐾𝐿𝐾𝐿. Abu all kon nga funeral ban or something. Yeah, yeah. And a lot of other things. So, mina nata kabiring Chinese sol nata. Ngaje ko phone nganyim fali ngake association because phone is too narrow. Let form it ngake GD8 from GDF to GDA. GDA form to to fight. But ungana explain. Puru gunjurung ko understand.
I want to get you. But explain. Go
so
in details.
kabiring our association or GDA nkumasta ka Chinese sol fight. Up to legal time, but kabira not a thing because some individual, again one prominent individual, well in Chinese all season, abading odole ojereki wrote it. And kabiring well commit nyoka. I was very vocal.
No, you were very vocal.
No prisoners.
Yes.
So abading odole they become sensitive. He wrote it. Eventually, nata murureki ko GDF revive. Yeah, split on that.
So after knowing que le relative level nyim foundation o koma.
No, whatever Chinese or
whatever Chinese or koma.
Atele sinanjang.
Okay,
atele wo false atele atina sa.
Okay, so relax ta. Inata muru GDF manin.
Ikonga GDF ko tara ko dom bijembele tam 150,000 tolbele ores.
Wobe GDF le.
Wobe GDF le. So kabiri inata revive a forum or create. Ye GDA executive member dol mulandi ye bariente exclude. Intending to color see. So Kabri, let me explain this clear because small man of him carry. Yo,
this is Kuma Koyo. Yeah, this is Kuma Koyo. I want to all right.
Iman keji, but being me, inte unity, inte my interest in Fenko Bela, in division, kurupung. Wala na Kabri GDF land program on Naranga Karam Tareka. I went and pay my money, and I'm going to pay again.
So, be what's a forum or a metake man to close keje.
Yeah, nta nanyin in karo. Ken ko look. Nka ko mol mi yenyum from wole bijang. Nka mina na nyindom. Mina na GDF be revive la kodek. Ya kuba da bon fon la broda. Ay neng fo malam ba nandiro danta dan. The same thing to close even and not I know question will think it. The same nandiro it was terrible. So kabiring o jente man need wala. I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? Will draw. Mbota group on you. Hansa na model bi yelme no dundi. Yeah, so continue with my work. I talk about lawyer if I need to because I'm monkey. I'll have to nyimbankola. So to hold him to account, one bank could bear responsibility. But to nanying confirm to them is like it's even worse than blasphemy. Ngolo for nana adam baronyan tamim fulamba fulana afan be siring. My malum fuen video jeleba he went viral. Kabiri nata jana in Riyadh. President so Kabiri Okera, he continued with the Fengo, Kodong, all Kuma, Wole found and the serious. You later, ya invest part of it at the hospital, ya ke Fenkoti, Tara 𝐾𝐾 openly. I intend Fenke Bada to GRTS face the nation.
Okay.
He insulted us. Ndeni Ahmad Skatel Jani wokola journalist of another.
No, remember Alassana was by Alassana.
Exactly. So Kabiri Okere GDF ya teleke just a phone notijang. So you can see where the political connection started.
So what okay, the reason of calling GDF a political UDP like a UDP entity. Kafo UDP lady.
Mole bota jenemi be club killing. Akonye mfanga in setup. You are the reason why we set this up.
Because you are not in line with
telephone
so, okay, this is Kuma Koyo.
It will be better of ye budget because na inform me telecom konye ko this pull up they will know I'm from the more we can manipulate no. Yeah, jele so had a group olam. Nimpare din ndira I can but I tambito was stage la sign. Yo bar kan ko fana use kan more touch I can do that. Yeah. So Kabira for Jenga ko honey before this, there are a lot of things to solve in this community. Purale taraka nyol kumo exchange forum all on. I don't have time for that. Nimbota jankata kutol domorin. My conservation of it. And you wouldn't believe in 𝐾𝐏𝐾 on the 3rd of November, we already generate over $100,000. We already employ 2 people. So these are the kind of things that interest them in the political fenkolo. Ndata politics just ko that's the way nse system will change no nyami. And I went for somebody competent. So I baggage no.
Okay, let us not forget the question. Okay, GDA la multipurpose.
Yo purunga soundi and let me complete.
Let's go back.
What is a non-starter? Ita soundi jamale.
Sate, of course.
Who is Sate? GDA, you are excluding GDA?
GDA Sate.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Sate Jamani,
Sate Gunjur. Because the GDF, what they say in Wolamko, GDA mu Gunjur Association come like Gunjur Youth Benjamin.
But GDF la project, no, let me finish. GDA la project me back and then.
Of course, it all got for them.
No, they manage their own funds.
They manage their own.
It's not even part of the VDC.
The VDC, okay.
So he made this artella. And he coming for young Fengo, many men on your sabolong. We Ninsi Falakasate Sambanyado. Why in this artella? We know VDC are seriously incapacitated. They lack capacity. What quite until from Fengo technical committee me are set up. They lack capacity, more 5 floor, more minyanko, more 16. Well, sambal. Only 5 active members levy.
One like decide on behalf of the
exactly. So it be GDA is one of the most organized organizations. They have structures on the ground. They have structures in the diaspora.
So GDF minimal alla decision of you're going to reluctantly not going to hand over it to Sate. It's going to remain GDA multiple.
Because Tolfan was Sate. We are going. So what's the point? What's the point? Nimil after you are convinced ko nimbe Sate makwela. Put your money in. I can go and buy compound certain Fengo. Don't my interest a long time. So we want to develop this for the village. Coming out for in terms of sentiments or the division, it's all absolutely unnecessary. Wobe Ketanyente Kabiringa GDF Kanani men. It's for Sate Dada. Woman Nanteno Kayafa. I just went and pay my money.
Yeah, I've seen your name on this times
in fact, what really pains me, why Yakuba Bente Kola and singular Araka can tell the press? That's hypocritical. Oh, Munafiki Mo Jamale la Kodojo, why Mo will be, he can't single out. Ndamake commenting on the Saturday Yokabe do Kola, why I bent a singular out like I can tell the press? Because I minke, no. In the past, might be guilty conscience level. Amirante o fadia fengonde my interest one. If GDF is determined, I respect it. GDF started, I respect it. So Nina the development can say no jembakel. And physically, if I can go and contribute, also I will. Yeah. So GDF the same thing. Nimia feel konyum abe gunjuru ma koilal. Put your money in. That's all what we want.
But GDA is not hand overing anything.
No. Yeah, and I can tell you no.
Yeah, because this is Kuma Koyo.
No, it's a Kenol. I'm not GDA and I'm not their spokesperson.
Okay.
But in Kana position only for me be clear.
No for outright.
Yeah,
you are not in support of it.
I'm not even. Who are you going to? They are more capable than us. It's not the VDC. They have capacity issues.
They have
GDF have no structures on the ground. You don't have a competent candidate or what, they can run a better project than me. Might be model become my brother. I travel the world more than you. I'm more educated than you. I have more energy than you. So why enter for the sake of a demand from somebody? Me and Kabe US for more than 20 years. I'm a single kind of Honsadon.
But what is your evidence? Coming here for GDF is politically affiliated, let's say UDP. I think there is too much, Tom.
No, it's not. It's set up DB.
Yes, you don't be reluctant when it comes to
no, it's set up DB.
But so this is Kuma Koyo. GDF coming elaborate a group. I am part of it. Yes. Maybe you are not part of it. They are not politically affiliated. More political finance outright.
What is on top?
What is on top?
GDF. There are people behind the scene. Behind
the scene.
GDF. You will never hear a word from those.
So they have the baton,
yes.
even though
yes. You know,
okay, that's a
to
news
call somebody's name in front of the camera, that will be
that will be catastrophic. Yes.
But I know few people will be so wrong. The rest are just chatter boxes. I don't have anything against GDF. They are doing a good thing. We want to get this right. You know, but it's going to tell you that because we have the manpower. You know, you have to show something. And that is absolutely not with that. Mansa kundal katay kada hani America for a grant receive. So why not us? Bundal lebe konkon na ni wo keta nyimbe banda.
So you mean ko GDA la executive so bundal unlock no le pour ka
wo unko for embo stage le tonkana. I'm now the program director.
That's amazing.
Exactly. Coordinator. So you'll see things happening, and ku nibe ku kela have your own plans. Me alone is achievable, but kana song ini mo itara compete because iba general. Mantara ni mo mantara nyo sa barola. Kumi karol fele sila nangam dada mfana ngatanga dada ya jel akana pen ko
so mantara in a rush for your project
bajo kunda jele during the rains.
Okay,
that's a money down the drains.
Yeah, that was not good. The job there was the job there. So GDA don't want to fall into that.
No. We want to get it right. We want to get it right. Ahmed is going to be delivered.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes iko stand wo iko la hata bojang koma hata bojang be bola jang wato bin ala in school o sa jolle kela
to yeah,
but I didn't see first start with several dollar be biya ko majibe. That's how hard ma dingo nyanti ila call plan no le nyama. Yo niya janna in society fanang a progress o koleata mol kala be wulula tine de mo yefa. Ha ifo ngo tine do mo la fi dingo ni mama re mo fon tine do mala.
Ita mo kilo
wala nyim sanko ko because already banko dawda sari na mol ya bele waf. Imay dingo ni ola. Amtete wala fijo tali yake imba. Now wo a false sense of lifestyle mindila wo kodol banta now ibe dingola niole fongolaka. Yes, jimba kwe parents most of the time. Hana manki one of them ka kalamta.
We will come to that.
Yeah.
We will come to
so
that. One of the last question.
So hanin tolman nyimba na lifetime nyim nene be bandale. I can tell you that because land is secured as secured as satele.
Yeah.
I secured for the future of this country. Mol bina be convinced that they will do it. But I have no that inshallah nyimbe banda in atemela. Atemela wo bundal bi jel minu be unlock la nyim fenko be bandale.
Okay.
Wo
moitale. So semin fono wolam ko GDA la project ko me bulofa andal ba sambala nyasumi akono ka do ku fale aje ko bang ali han over sate.
And is for han over te sate ya.
Han over
sate dingol le baron.
Sate dingol le baron.
Sate dingol le balo kam.
Okay.
Sate dingol le balo kam feol ka mi mo mboda bande ka gunjurun ko le sala. Nka feo fella ntol mu gunjurun ko mu sate dingol. To bona fight citizens.
To nyalo.
Yeah. So mina nebita kila sate gunjur as a sate nene mine keno together atata are successful and kabira abota na njame mba a project yeminta from scratch ya do ko awul kilindin
ngam fana ka jame mba da wani na du yanka jame mba
so that why then I'll to left and tol na project audio na kodo invest dami for sate mfon la kodo ni mol la kodo. Example ole jena fe ninga di nyun labitala, but there is no example. This jama is over 100 years.
Yeah, it's over 100 years.
So wo kola kabira aboto lete mum projet ko gunyun kolle da mal nata nyoka ma fo marboro nata janyo fenkel wo fo ni alo ni tata be tan di ma moto jibi gunyuru ni ato moy dunia ko ne na ninga lunda so don ke sambolo silungo bebe faram farande. Nobody is in charge. Nobody want to take responsibility. So it doesn't make sense. Think about it. For this was a for model need yamuta, but ni sit ya analyze ya ne kuwolu. They don't use their head. Yeah, dali do bole fela mina ninga bondi jidi ngadi nyuna be woklal. Sa te membe fankamare ngo gunjuru bi ni tata wala account fenti. Ibe Kabilo Dol Taral, they have millions in that.
Kabilo le millions store because yes, and Kabilo Dol are on track pour ko sinulta.
Kulungo babe like sisi non kana star nye pano minka college akada fo kemesaba. Tilikile.
Bena auto.
So wali mo form money alko ngayin project ota ngadi.
And the VDC le board la oversee.
Yeah, so there's a capacity issue. And lack of credibility issue as well.
What we can say wolom ko mol ka mol means about VDC malam fo bika fo le VDC be nyaadi le ban wala fo they don't engage the most energetic, the the most capable. I think the younger generation need to be given chance when it comes to VDC. Ahmed
yes, well ning Kabila tiol Canada amala vlog ngare ye vlog kalam.
La vlog kalam vlog level of science committee.
Yeah, that weakness is always because VDC will mo bikatare sandu.
Okay, they are the highest when it comes to the authority concerning the village.
And baji kila time on this VDC at some point they came and they dankula. Among kuno ye for 2 years. Far the VDC bikate dankaya. Because baji coming advocate wolum nyim vlog nintelenga for that parang mo come here for nyami gunyuni ni mobe siring so dolka dare si ade ko be fala but baji is a genius.
You are very close to him.
I'm closer because I want to learn from him. For the rest of my life, my likelihood at 11, so I want to learn from him.
Yes, sir.
Tom, one of my secrets is 𝐾𝐏𝐈𝐒𝐻 be friend. And be advised like Nisa yalo neko there are 2 or 3 𝐾𝐏𝐈𝐒𝐻 me alonko nimmo woli 2 weeks in the funka.